Hey guys, one of my favorite foods is steak and another is pizza. So I decided this week, why not blend those two things together and make a steakhouse pizza. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna start with the sauce. So the secret ingredient in our pizza sauce is our smokehouse grilling sauce. This stuff is gonna give that steak that smoky flavor we want. All right, we're gonna take a little bit of olive oil, get that heated up in our pan. And what we wanna do is throw a little bit of garlic in there. And we're gonna saute that garlic up. You can hear that. I love that sizzle. Mix that up a little bit. You're gonna let this go just till it gets fragrant, about 30 seconds or so. Don't want to get it too brown. You get it too brown, it's gonna have that burnt taste to it. That's good enough right there. Now, we're gonna add some crushed tomatoes. Just add those right in there. Listen to that. And we're gonna turn this down just a little bit. I think I got a little bit too hot there. There we go. We want to get that garlic nice. Mix that up with that garlic. And then we're gonna take that smokehouse grilling sauce, put some of that in there. And again, that's just to add a little bit of that smoky flavor to make that taste like a steakhouse. Just any nice steakhouse you would go to with that smoky flavor on that steak. And for your pizza sauce, I really love basil and I like a little bit of oregano. So we're gonna throw some of that in there. Mix that all up. And we're gonna let that simmer for about 10 minutes. And then we'll put some of that stuff on our pizza. All right, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add our sauce. And you wanna remember, don't get too much sauce on here. If you get too much sauce, it's gonna make your crust soggy. And we've got a lot of toppings to put on here. As we put the toppings on there, too much sauce in those toppings, you're gonna pick it up and you're not gonna even be able to pick it up. It's just gonna fall all over your hands. So that's what you wanna do with that. Just a little bit of sauce to get that flavor in there. I'm pretty sure that's enough right there for that sauce. Put that back over. Now what we're gonna do, we wanna add our toppings. So let's start with a piece of cheese, a little bit of our steak here, and then we need some side items. You know, when you have a steak, you got side items. And I think my favorite side item is onions and bell peppers. So we've cooked some of those up. We're just gonna keep building this as we go. Steak, onions, peppers, cheese. Here on here, you can see this crust we have. It's actually a pre-made crust. We went with that. If you want to make your own crust, that's great. The cheese we used provolone because provolone has a little bit better flavor to it than just mozzarella. You can use some smoked provolone if you want. You can try smoked mozzarella. You know, whatever cheese you like, use it. All right, we're gonna cut it. Check out the steak though. If we would have had that steak any more done, it would have been way too done when we got out of the oven. Would have tasted like shoe leather. So we're gonna cut this right here, right now. Let's do 4 big pieces. What do you say? This is a hearty meal, so we want to do some big pieces. All right, now all we got to do is taste this. So let's give it a big bite. I can really, there's a tanginess to that sauce. You got that smoke taste, but that muscadine that is with that sauce, it makes it a very tangy sauce. I love that. The steak is just exactly right. Those onions, those peppers, all those, you know, it kind of reminds me of a cheesesteak, a little bit of a cheesesteak with some barbecue sauce on it. It's awesome, man. You guys got to try this. Guys, stay safe. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you on the other side. This is Frank. I'm done.